Alright, part three. I had to hit y'all with it, man. There's some things on my mind. This one's gonna be kind of hard. Everybody I'm about to talk about all passed away, man. R.I.P., man. Everybody, I love y'all. Um, but that's how it all started. This is the beginning. Alright, it's my grandma and grandpa. She had Tammy, Lisa, Debbie, my mom, my uncle Steve, 5 kids. Right. Take care of. She worked at a railroad, barely making nothing. My grandpa, he was man, he was a hard working man, but the man drank a lot. He drank a lot. Super just alcoholic. Used to beat on my grandma all the time. Man, mess her up for real. But I don't know. My grandma was a pimp though. Real talk. She had 2 husbands. Two of them. One sitting there that was she was fucking, and one that was just like fixing shit, and she was feeding pills to. She was a real G. My grandma was like the OG. I swear to God. But I don't know. There was times that shit was wild as hell, super wild. Like, and I guess care if y'all want to hear it or not. But when my grandma and grandpa, I heard some stories that when they used to do it, my grandpa would stick his fingers in her ear like this. Weirdo. I don't know. Maybe he was like trying to tune some antennas. I used to ask her about it, like, Grandma, why he used to do that? She's like, shut up, Mikey. Don't you? I hate when you talk about that. Or call her Geneva. That was her real name, but she didn't like that. She went by her middle name, Erlene. But yeah, my grandma and grandpa were some crazy people, man. And really, how the drug started was my grandpa had a box. Steve, you know what I mean, being the boy, broke in that mind. Well, Steve ain't dead, so I can't say about the story. Everybody's dead, but Steve broke into there, right? Everybody was eating pills and this and that. They was giving pills to people at their school. One person freaked out, jumped up. Oh my God, oh my God. And they said, what's going on? He said, this pill, Stephen Daniels gave it to me, gave it. Boom, popped them off. It was boom. And they realized they was eating pills, and then it was already too late. You already know they was out there in Chicago just going crazy, going ham. My grandpa's beating the shit out of my grandma, you know what I mean? They didn't want to be there. So it's like, why? How do you judge someone that's going through some shit and they try to get out of that shit? But you know what I mean? My mom, she went to prostitution. My uncle started working. I mean, everybody else went and got married and started doing drugs and just fucking went off and just, you know what I mean? Did what they saw. Alcoholics, drug addicts, and a hard worker, because my grandma was a hard fucking worker. You know what I mean? But there was a night, right? My grandpa was beating on my grandma, and dude, he went to the bar, right? Came back home, beat on her again. She was done with it. She's pissed. Pop, pop, beep, boom, boom, boom. Started surfing his ass up, threw his ass down the flight of stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, he's standing there bloody as hell. She said, come on, motherfucker, let's go. Get your ass back up these stairs. He ain't do want no smoke. He went back to the bar, right? Had a couple shots. He said, man, Glenn, you're good, man. Glenn, you don't need no more. He said, don't fucking tell me what I need. Fuck you gonna tell me what I need? Give me another shot right now. He said, I'm not giving it to you. My grandpa hopped over the bar, right? Motherfucker pulled out a 38, popped him in his belly, right? He ain't die. He was at the hospital and shit. Grandma got him there and everything. Boom, and his brother Denson came in there. So here you go. Here, Glenn, take a drink of this. Gave him some fucking whiskey. And imagine having your guts blowed out drinking some whiskey. My grandma said that there was never a sound that anybody could recreate. It came out that man's mouth when he drank that. I can imagine how much it burned. But anyway, he got better. Time went on. You know what I mean? Everybody went their separate ways, and my sister, man, she had a rough little time after my mom had her in Chicago, man, just dealing with so much rough shit. I couldn't even imagine really what she's had to see and how that affected her brain. You know what I mean? She was in crack houses and being drugged here, drugged there. My mom tweaked out one time, thought the police were coming and shoved a needle into the seat, but it really stabbed her in her leg. You know what I mean? My sister got to the point where she kicked open bathroom doors and threw her fucking all her drugs away, threw it right into the toilet. Said, "I want to go home. I want to get the fuck out of here." Mom did, right? She took her home, but I don't know. My sister had a crazy little time. My sister stabbed her in the back with a pencil because she used to like do some tweaking shit when she smoked and walked, and she just like was done and over with it. You know what I mean? Psychopath. So, hey, her husband, you better watch out. Don't be. She's crazy. She's cool. She ain't that crazy. But I'm saying, imagine just being a kid having to deal with that shit, dude. And then 9 years old, you know, you're chilling, whatever, and she come crashing in the door with a baby. Here's me, dope sick as hell, because the whole time my mom had me in her belly. I did drugs. She did drugs. My sister rejected it. I wanted it. My sister couldn't do no drugs. She didn't do no drugs with my sister because she would puke all the time. I wanted it. I wouldn't stop fucking moving around and kicking unless I had it. So she gave me this. Here you go. Here's this drug addicted baby. Give me to my sister, right? And then, like I already told you, but that's how it started. And then it just, I don't know why we followed in the paths of what we saw and everything, but was for the love of, we seen that our mother loved drugs so much that we wanted to be there, do it. You know what I mean? Try to do it. Maybe she would love us like she loves the drugs. You know what I mean? So, and it just went downhill, and we didn't stop for years and years and years. I was, man, in motels doing crazy shit. Like I said, selling people that I said I supposedly loved. And you just don't think about how far you go or how far you've gone until you stop and think, like, damn, I've been clean for now 4 years. October 20th. Nope, December 20th. October 20th is my girl's anniversary. So, December 20th, 2018. So I'm coming up on 4 years. And when you sit and realize how crazy your life was and what you really did all day, really wish was nothing other than steal some shit and run away from police or do some dumb shit to get some money. You know what I mean? You don't do nothing. You sit and wait, or you go chase this bag, this little ass thing, little thing, controlling your whole life, shitting on yourself, puking on yourself, you know what I mean, if you don't have it. And, you know, I'm going to tell you guys, when I got out of prison the second time and I got back with the girl that I was in the motels with and everything, it didn't, like I said, insanity. I thought that it was going to change, you know what I mean? You go back to the same situation and you think that things going to change, and they don't want to change it. It's insanity. You think you can't change it. You cannot change drugs. You'll never be able to change drugs. But I was on parole, sitting there, and my parole officer comes in. When I first started to get high, so I really thought I was holding myself together. He's like, "So you're not getting high or nothing, right?" And I'm like, "No, man, I'm cool, man." And a month goes down the road. My girl at the time doesn't see her parole officer, so she's got a warrant. And so she would hide in the bathroom every time my parole officer would come. And then he comes in and he's like, "Hey, where's the old girl at? Where's Savannah?" Whatever. And I was like, "She left. She's with her grandma somewhere." He's not stupid. He knew she was in. He's like, "You guys need to get into treatment." He's like, "I'm not stupid." He's like, "I go over this drawer right now." And he opened up the drawer. Boom. Crack pipes, couple used needles, a bag of dope or two, maybe some crack in there. The man shut the drawer and said, "Get to fucking rehab," right? We tell him, "Yes, we're going. He keeps going. And gotta go, guys. I'm telling you, at the shop, gotta say, make a sale, but I'll let you guys know about that story in a little bit.